Hello GPs, it's Mal behind the mic, and today we are back with a new video. This one is a reflection on the trailer that came out today of Battlefront 2. And I'll just be talking about some things I think and that I think you guys should know, so yeah, stay tuned till the end for all the news. So to start us off are locations, and some of the locations are Solsted, Pylo, Bardos, Bespin, which are only gonna be in the single player. And then the rest of them, here you guys have them, you can see them. And I'm really interested about Mos Eisley because I wonder how they'll do it, since Mos Eisley was a pretty big place in the movies. And also unknown regions, because I wonder if it's only one, like they're showing it here, or regions that's in more than one. So I'm curious about both of those, and I mean, there's more than one location, so that's really gonna be interesting. That means we'll get to play around different maps, and nobody will really know the maps 100%, since there's also different modes and stuff like that. Earlier, when I was talking about the maps, I also talked about game modes. And in this one, there's only 5 game modes, which kind of worried me at first, but then I realized you're probably going to get a lot out of the maps for you to worry about how many game modes there are. There's a Starfighter Assault up here, which is just you in spaceships fighting other spaceships. And it's kind of like what we've seen in the pre-alpha footage, which some people got lucky and went to, not me. But anyway, we also have Galactic Assault, which is also the one we saw in the pre-alpha. You do certain objectives, kind of like what you see in the movies. And it's just kind of playing in the movies, but with other people. It's a 20v20, so 40 people in total, just shooting each other across the map with a bunch of things. Next we have Blast, which is like the Blast from the last game mode. It's just an overall shoot each other deathmatch, and you just blast each other out until whoever gets to whatever many kills, and then that team wins. Next we have a Strike, which I believe is going to be like get certain locations, do certain things in certain locations. So kind of like Turning Point in the last one, but not as much, I don't believe. So that's Strike. And Heroes versus Balance is making its great return. Woo! And we see them coming back, and you just get to play as all the heroes and all the villains. So that's pretty exciting and cool, isn't it? That it's coming back. Anyway. Another game mode I did not mention earlier is Arcade, which is for new players that are new to shooter games or Battlefront saga. So they get to practice in this offline game mode without bothering anyone. So it's just a little nice way of new people that's new to the game practice and get the hang of the game until they think they are ready to go into multiplayer and test their skills against other players. As you can see here, there's way more stuff for everything in Battlefront 2 than there was in Battlefront 1, which was a game I've already posted in my channel. In the locations, there's 18 locations, and most of them are for single players. And for Battlefront, there were only 4 locations, which, I mean, there wasn't much. It's not like there were many game modes either. And then Heroes, there's 6 heroes for Battlefront 1, and for Battlefront 2, there's 14. That's about double. And then Vehicles, from only 11 in Battlefront 2, it's gone all the way up to 39, almost 40. That means that pretty much for every map or game mode you play, there's gonna be a vehicle, if not for all of the game modes. So, really hyped for that, and I hope you guys are as well. Now, classes. Classes is something many people had a big doubt about, since they didn't know if that meant there was gonna be no star cards, which I'll get into next. And so the classes are going to be Assault, which is the guy kind of in the middle, that medium range weapons, like it says up there to the left, and Explosives. So this is just going to be the guy in the middle who gets to shoot at everyone and do cool stuff. Now Heavy. Heavy on the other side is the guy that's going to be in the front, and Heavy gets a shield, gets everything. He's the cool guy, the one in the front lines, and he attacks everyone. He's, well, the tank, pretty much. A Specialist is the guy that has a sniper and he shoots people from far distances. He also lays traps. He would be the guy that stays in the back taking enemies off from far away. Now, I'm curious about this one, because what if you're trying to get an objective? Would the specialist be as good? Because where would he lay his traps? It's not like the defenders are gonna come to them. So I don't know how that'll work when you're trying to attack something. And last but not least, officers. They are the guys that support the team overall. They put offensive turrets. They just help out. They have special abilities which help the team. They also have shields and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, those are the classes. But there will also be star cards. Now, star cards are going to be coming back, unlike what many people thought, since there were classes already. And they are coming back in the way that they're only going to be available for certain classes. For example, the heavy might get a better shield. I think this is the heavy. And certain classes, like the officer, specialist, sorry, might get this, traps and shields. So they are coming back, but only for certain classes. And they also have... Now, how do you get star cards? So to get star cards, what you need is either find crates by buying them with credits, I think, and they just give you cards like the one right here. They might be epic, rare, and stuff like that. And the crates also depend. So certain crates will probably give you better stuff, and certain crates will not. But another way of getting them is with the crafting and upgrading them. So with parts that you find while playing the game when you finish a match, you will, for example, get 20 crafting parts, and with that you can make a certain explosive that either upgrades it or completely just gives it to you for free. So by playing the game, you get better crafting parts, and with better crafting parts come better weapons and things to use in your game. Now, the levels of rarity are bronze, silver, gold, and diamond or platinum, whatever you want to call it. And they are coming as, this is the most common one, the one you'll probably find the most. This is average, and I mean, it's not bad, I'd say uncommon. This is epic, and this would be legend or really hard to find. So this is the ones you're gonna find the most of. These are the ones you're going to want to have the most of in your hand. If possible, you want to have these ones, but these are more rare. They're not as common as this one or this one. So these ones, the ones up here at the top, are gonna have the most power, and they're gonna be the ones that deal the most damage, have the most duration. They're overall gonna be the best ones, the ones everybody wants to have. Now, if you get one of these, feel lucky, because you are, and I can tell you, these are going to be hard to find. Just like in Clash Royale, where there's common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary, I think. I'm not sure, but yeah, so that's how the star cards and the levels of rarity are going to work. I guess now I have to talk about the battle points. Battle points is something that's coming instead of what you used to find, which were pickups to get heroes. Now, the new system, what does is prevents people that's brand new to the game to get heroes and then waste them by standing on the corner the whole match and not really helping their teammates. Battle points are given as you play the game, so if you get a kill, it might give you 300 points, and with the points, you get heroes and stuff like that. So, for example, you would get this. You would get reinforcements, and reinforcements like Wookiees or Flamethrower Troopers, which just help your teammate better than the normal classes do, if you know how to play them, that is. So this is coming, so you can help your team out, and different of them have different special abilities, and also heroes are coming. So there's 14 heroes, and the point system is only going to allow the people that know how to play the game to pick these heroes. So maybe, let's say Darth Maul is 3,000 points. So you would get 3,000 battle points by playing, and then you get to pick Darth Maul. And the heroes do have regenerating life, like we saw in the pre-alpha, or at least I hope they do. And that is going to be pretty cool, since you're not gonna see a noob standing in the corner anymore. Because with the regeneration, that means they get to go back into the battle as soon as they're done. And then with the battle point system, means that you're probably not gonna see anybody randomly shooting at the sky with hands solo instead of shooting at enemies like they shoot. So that's how the point system and the class system not the class system, the reinforcement system is going to work. We also get, for the first time, the free DLCs, unlike in Battlefront 1, where you had to pay if you wanted special heroes or special planets and stuff like that. But this time it's all free, so if you have the game, you get the full experience. You don't need to pay another $50 to play the full experience. Even though at the moment I'm recording the video, the Battlefront 1 Season Pass is free, so if you haven't done it yet, it's only free until October 5, so I would get it right now if I were you. But anyway, last but not least, we have the campaign, which is about you being a Imperial soldier after the second Death Star is defeated, and with it, of course, comes the Emperor's death. What will you do? How will you handle it? And what could be in this new story mode? So in the trailer, you get to see Luke Skywalker and Kylo Ren, and in the official webpage, it says you get to play as both of these in the single-player campaign. So I wonder what it'll be like. Some people say they are not as excited since you get to play as an Imperial and all they want to do is kill the enemies, but I think there will be an interesting plot twist at the end if they know how to do it right. So that's it for the video, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it, and I mean, thank you. See you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, it really helps for a channel like me, and thank you. Bye!